Oh, Sarla, I've told you so many times, don't get so worked up.
Why shouldn't I, madam? What's the big deal?
Yes, I know you won't listen anyway. Fine, go on, do the shopping alone.
Now that's right. With all this work, you still worry for no reason. Remember, Sarla runs your house. I'm not just anyone. Don't worry.
Oh, Sarla, I have never thought of you as just anyone. You are like a daughter to this house. Don't ever speak like that again.
Okay, fine, auntie. I'll go now.
Sarla heads to the market to buy things.
What is this? How can the price be so high? Put the right rate and stop arguing, or else I will show you. Huh.
Fine, take it. Or else you'll spoil my morning.
Don't ever try to be smart with Sarla.
Look at you, working in such a rich house and still bargaining over a few rupees. Your masters are wealthy. These 50-100 rupees mean nothing to them.
Don't talk too much. It matters. Every rupee matters. Now return my money quickly.
Fine, take it.
Sarla collects the items and walks back home. If I don't save 50-100 rupees here and there, how will I make some extra money? Anyways, it's rare to get a chance like this. Sarla returns home and after finishing all the housework in the evening,
Sarla, here, take your salary.
Sarla opens the envelope.
But uncle, this is extra money.
Yes, this month I thought you might need it. You work so hard for us, so I gave you something extra. Keep it, Sarla. This will help you a lot. Keep working like this for us always.
Thank you, uncle. You treat me like your own daughter. I will never forget your kindness.
Oh, Sarla, don't call it kindness. Long ago, your father helped me greatly. This is just my way to give back. Now keep it. This is all your hard work, not a favor.
Fine, uncle. I'll go now.
Sarla leaves the place.
Papaji, you shouldn't trust Sarla so much. Times are not good. And anyways, she has been here only 2 months.
No worries, child. Sarla isn't like that. I know her family very well. Everything is fine. There is no need to doubt her intentions.
Saying this, Mahendra leaves. If Papaji is saying she's fine, then maybe I'm just overthinking. Meanwhile, at Sarla's home,
These masters are really kind. If I keep getting such rewards, maybe I should work honestly. Then I won't need to fuss for a few rupees every day.
What do you mean won't need to? If you earn these extra rupees daily, we can cover up expenses better and save your salary.
I know exactly what you mean. You never work. Just sit around drinking all day. If you worry about expenses, why don't you go and get a job?
Why should I, when you are the one earning? Now hurry up, make food. I'm starving.
What do I do with this man? Work all day long and again at home, work. I am just so tired.
Why get tired so soon?
Quite now.
Sarla cooks, they eat and both sleep. Next morning, Sarla goes to work again. She serves tea for everyone in the courtyard.
Wow, this lovely weather and tea with pakoras. It feels perfect.
You are right. Sarla, come sit and have tea with us.
No, you go ahead. I'll have later.
Just then, little Rohan runs to Sarla.
Didi, play with me na.
Rohan, why do you always trouble Sarla? She must be tired. Let her rest for a while.
No, Grandma. I want to play with her. Please let me.
But
No problem. It's fine. I'll play for a short while. Because anyways, Rohan has tuition after this.
all right then.
Yay! Let's go!
Rohan plays with Sarla for some time.
Okay, enough now. It's tuition time. Bring your bag quickly.
Okay, Didi.
Rohan brings his bag and as Sarla takes him to his tuition, a car suddenly stops in front of them.
Hey, what way of driving is this?
Two men get out of the car with their faces covered, rushing towards Sarla and Rohan.
Who are you?
Move!
One of them shoves Sarla aside and they grab Rohan, dragging him into the car.
Let me go! Let me go! Where are you taking me? Didi, save me!
Sarla quickly gets up and pushes the men, trying hard to save Rohan.
Leave him!
Oh, you dare raise your hands? Wait, I'll show you right now.
One man pulls out a stick from the car and beats Sarla badly. She's left injured and bleeding. Though she tried to save Rohan, but she could not. The men drag him into the car and drive away.
Oh God, what just happened? What will I do now?
Crying, Sarla stumbles back home. And seeing her condition, everyone is shocked.
Sarla, what happened to you?
Yes, why are you crying like this? Who did this to you? Neha brings water for Sarla.
Calm down, drink some water and tell us what happened. Those men, they took Rohan away. I tried to save him, but those people, they beat me badly. What?
Hearing this, the ground slips from under everyone's feet.
What are you saying? This can't be true. No, this can't be true.
Tell us, who were they? Who dared to do such a thing? Come on, Sarla.
I didn't see their faces. They had covered them. That's why I couldn't recognize them. Babaji, please call the police fast. My son is in danger. We must save him. Oh God.
Don't worry, child. I'll handle it.
Mahesh rushes to the police station and files a complaint.
Do you suspect anyone who could do this? No, sir. We have no enemies. We don't know who could do such a thing. We are completely clueless. That's okay, you haven't seen their faces. But did you at least see the car number?
No, sir. I was busy saving Rohan and the car had no number plate. Their faces were covered too.
Okay, we have filed the report. Go home, we'll update you. And in case if you got any phone calls, do inform us.
And then everybody returns home. Neha can't stop crying. Nobody could understand why this happened. Just then, a call comes.
Listen, take back the complaint or you'll face the worst. Who are you? And why are you doing this? If you hurt my son, you'll regret it. Just tell me why. I don't want much. Just give me money and your son will be returned. But if you involve the police, forget about seeing him alive. Get this thing straight.
See, don't harm my son. Tell me how much you want, I'll pay.
Good. That's the response I wanted. I'll send you the location.
Saying this, the caller hangs up.
Was that them?
Yes, they demanded ransom. Doesn't matter. We'll give whatever they ask. My grandson must be safe. But they warned us not to involve the police.
Vikram goes to the location with money.
Where are you? Just leave the bag there. Your son will reach home by evening. See, I have brought the money as you said, but I want my son now. I'll take him today. If you want him alive, then keep quiet and leave the bag there.
Saying this, the caller hangs up again.
Hello? Hello?
Vikram felt uneasy, but he had no choice. He left the bag and went away. But by evening, Rohan didn't return. Even next day, nothing happened.
I think I made a huge mistake giving them money. We must go to the police now.
They return to the police station and tell everything.
You made a big mistake. We lost the chance to catch them. You should have trusted us. Why you handled it without us? That wasn't golden opportunity for us to catch them. But sir, they threatened to harm my child. Hey, come on. Threatening is their trick, but catching them is our job. Anyways, go home now. We'll proceed.
Disheartened, they return home. The police continues searching for days, but with no luck. Then one day, they arrive.
What is it, Inspector? Any news?
Yes, tell us anything about my son.
Yes, your son has been found.
Suddenly, Rohan runs in and everyone hugs him tightly. My child, are you all right?
Son, are you okay?
Yes, Mom. I'm fine.
Thank God. Our child is safe. But Inspector, who was behind all this?
How did you catch them?
This is still a mystery for us. Behind it all was someone very close. She is Sarla.
What? Me?
Yes, of course. The plan was yours.
Sarla tries to run from there, but is caught by the lady inspector.
In such a hurry? Stay with us a little.
What is happening here? It was Sarla and her husband. But every criminal leaves a clue. She thought her act of being beaten would fool us. But she was wrong. Our step-by-step investigation revealed her real face.
Hearing this, everyone was stunned.
Why did you do this, Sarla? We trusted you like family. We gave you everything you want. But you still did this to us?
Yes, what enmity did you have with our child? We treated you well.
I had no enmity. I only wanted money. My husband is a drunk. He never works. He has taken heavy loans and lenders were after my life. They were about to throw us out. I was desperate, so I listened to him and planned all this.
But when I gave you the money, why didn't you release my son?
Because he saw mine and my husband's face and we were scared. That's why.
Hearing this, everyone was deeply hurt, but they were relieved their child returned safe. After this, Sarla, her husband, and their partners were all arrested and punished.